bridge and into Brundle and Nelson.
This will be exciting to see how slippery Nelson is still.
Yes, they might not have yesterday, but he got into a half spin as he went round the Nelson right-hander.
1 mile still looks like it's got quite a sheen on the tarmac as well.
It does. Not as much. It almost looked like pseudo puddles earlier, didn't it?
Yeah, it did, yeah.
It hasn't got that anymore. So it is Blackman from Brockhurst, and then Burrows sat there in... yes it is. Yeah, Burrows sat there in third place. Trust your instinct. Number 16 in third. So 91, 89 and 60. In fourth position is the yellow and red 339 car of Danny Hunt. That is the Mazda RX-8 silhouette sat there in fourth place at the moment. Side by side for the lead, heading in towards Wilson, and it's a change for the lead. Up the inside has gone, and I'm going to have to assume that that is Brockhurst 89 that's done it. Yes, it is. You can see the turquoise now as they come back down towards us, and he's made that challenge stick this time round Palmer and into our sights. He's held it as well, and Burrows making sure he's going with them. No man's land in for the 339 car of Danny Hunt at the moment, because the car behind him, that being the 29 car of Michael Thurley, is it still Thurley that's sat? Yes it is, the blue with the yellow flashes down the side, Janetta G40 is the filling in the yellow and red sandwich there basically, isn't he, because he's got the 39 car of Jason Hunt, the VW Corrado silhouette behind him as well. But the front three, they're making a bit of a breakaway at the moment, I'd say, Alan, from the rest of the field.
Certainly, they appear to be doing so as they turn out of Williams onto the Bentley Straight for the second time. Keep an eye on the closed-circuit television down at Brundle and Nelson, the exit of the S is essentially. Great to see so many of you spectating down there as well. A very good morning to you. Welcome along to
Nelson, I would say.
Did a bit, yep.
Yeah, no one really got...
Once the tyres get up to temperature, like
Did he have another race later?
It's not so much of a problem. It's the early laps when the tyres aren't quite so warm. That really is a treacherous area on the circuit.
They do it.
He certainly knows what he's talking about, doesn't he, Gary Whittaker? It's not just a fast car.
I could have talked to him for ages, actually. Yeah,
so they got one out this afafternoon.
It is often the one on, Mike. You kind of wish you turned it on once the conversation gets going. Great challenge starting to take shape there by the looks of it is that the 29 front row started Michael Thurley, that pale blue with the day-glow yellow flashes on that Janetta G40. He's closed right into the back of the 339 car of Danny Hunt, so keep an eye on the yellow and red and the sort of quite standout blue colour. Front two now rather than front three.
It's a pair, isn't it?
The blue colour
Burrows dropped away from that this time,
so nice.
sadly, but we've seen it when there's been a gap and it's disappeared again, so he's going to be hoping that he can reel those two back in again, especially if they start fighting amongst themselves. Then we have those two together where the 29 car of Thurley has indeed closed in on Danny Hunt's 339, so it is sort of Noah's Ark for first and second and fourth and fifth at the moment, 2 by 2, but the sort of Lone Ranger in the middle of all that, number 16 Burrows. Oh, we got a spinner there, the green, I think that's the Z4, isn't it? Car number 12 of Smith. It just made up another couple of places. We saw this yesterday with that car actually, is that it came back screaming up through the field and then suddenly had an issue that sent it backwards.
It's got going again, which is good news, so rejoining now. I just wonder
left to go, and it's still the turquoise and silver 89 of Chris Rockers that has the lead as it stands at the moment, so those two keep going backwards and forwards. Blackman in second place in 91. So
Blackman's put in the fastest lap of the race then in the pursuit of Chris Brockhurst at 2:01.425. 2:01.425 for Malcolm Blackman, the red car in second place, number 91, with the fastest lap of the race and the dominant results of the year.
And they're side by side coming down in towards Palmer. Sadly, we don't get to see that part, but the spectators on that bank overlooking Palmer will be loving the sights of this, as they're still side by side. Brockhurst managed to sort of challenge him, but was able to hold off Blackman as they went there side by side, inside line. This time to Blackman is the red 91. Yes, he's done it. Just comes back into our view, and he's made that move stick. But that took probably about 3 corners before he was able to do it.
And tremendously entertaining it was in the process of doing so as well. Through Hamilton they go down towards the right-hander at Oggies, and then the blast up towards Williams and rejoining the Snetterton 200 circuit, if you like, on the Bentley Straight. They accelerate down. Brockhurst is not letting Blackman get away. They turn onto the Bentley Straight now, accelerate down, and it's a new race leader. Malcolm Blackman leads.
Well, so, and in fact, he's actually sort of managed to put a little bit of daylight, hasn't he, between himself and Brockhurst. The 89 turquoise and silver car still sat there ready to try to reel him back in again, but it's not an immediate comeback. Now, slow it is as they go through that section. He's back with him. That gap has disappeared. That section, they're going, what are you on about? But down the Bentley Straight, it wasn't going to happen just by the time they got to the bridge. It's just kind of the story of yesterday's race. Coming in towards Murray, that was suddenly the 89 car Walker. He just got stuck under the back of Blackman, and he tried to put the power down, and it just spun him round. And I haven't seen him come back through again, but it's behind the grandstand. Here he comes now, so he's going to find himself down in 5th position. That was not what he wanted. He just tagged the back of Blackman, but ironically, it was Brockhurst was the one that actually did the pirouette there.
So Burrows now in second place, and looked to be rather buoyed by the fact that had happened as he came across the line. Looks as if he might think, oh, hang on, maybe I can bring down this 1.8 second deficit now. I haven't got 2 cars to contend with, so we'll keep an eye on the now second place car, the number 18, the number 16 car of Steve Burrows in second place. He was 1.8 seconds behind the race leader Malcolm Blackman.
And the only reason it was as much as that was he got compromised by the spinning Brockhurst, because as we came down in through Corham in towards Murray's, it suddenly had become 3 instead of 2, all joined together. But yeah, that sort of split them up. But it's gone again. That gap has disappeared. We keep seeing that over and over with these guys. I'm hoping that's not any kind of rear end damage to the 91 Blackman car, from because it just looked like there was a little bit of a love tap as they came down in towards Murray's this time. But I cannot believe that it was hard enough for there to be any damage. But you just never know on these cars. If it's just in such an inopportune place and just a little bit too much speed, then it could well be. Also, by the way, up into 3rd place when the 29 car of Michael Furley, the first car of the yellow and red Danny Humphrey, and they're still stuck together. It's done by the front right car for Michael Furley. On the brakes in towards Murray's, is that really able to close in on it, because Burrows didn't have a 16 car. What was it, 1.8 last time? That gap is 0.438.
Doesn't over the line, does it? As Malcolm Blackman completes lap number 5, we've got 4 minutes and 27 seconds to go. Malcolm Blackman it is that leads. Steve Burrows in car number 16 in second, in third number 29, in fourth number 339, in fifth number 6, and completing the top 6. He was once battling for the lead, the recovering Chris Brockhurst in 89.
Wow, that fight for third and fourth is absolutely booming. It looked to me as though the yellow and red 339 car of Danny Hunt had made the move up into third, but it's back again. again, and then it's back again by the time they come into our view. So that was sort of 3 changes in 2 corners by the looks of it. We also had a change there for 5th place, the 89 car of Chris Brockhurst, second in the championship, remember. He's lost another place this time to the number 6 car of Hales, and not a bad thing seeing Ian Hales going well, because it did not go to plan for him yesterday. So far that's looking quite good. He's up into 5th place at the moment. Lead 2 making their way, and there is a change there. That was unusual. They exited Oggies in the same order, but all of a sudden it looks like Burrows is in the lead. The number 16 car, was that a slowing down there, but he's back on the pace for Blackman, the 91 car, as they disappear down Bentley Straight.
And he scythes past on the straight, doesn't he?
Yeah, and now we see them coming through, and Burrows comes back into the lead again on the inside with the left-hander of Rundle, and they both swirling around as they try to get the power down. We have a change again at the 3rd position, where all of a sudden it's Michael Thurley, 29. So it is dosy to bigger partners between these, the pair of pairs, basically, is the easiest way to explain it. Lead 2, round 4 of it is the blue car of Burrows that's in the lead. We've got 2 and 3/4 minutes left to go. Onto the centre straight they come, and it is Burrows. Are we going to see the 91 car of Blackman get the power back down again along the centre straight? Not so much here, although he is now as they start to down towards the right hand of Bridges, not looking to make a move there. Wow, look at that. The number 6 car of Hales has closed in on the battling 29 of Thurley, 339 of Danny Hunn, and that's become a 3 car, but Brockhurst, 89, after his spin, he's not able to go with Hales, so he's off the back of that. Lead 2, exit Wilson side by side, and all of a sudden it is the 91 car of Blackman that has the lead down towards the left-hander of Palmer. Surely that's going to benefit Burrows there. It looked to me from a distance like he was going to have the inside line. In fact, they're still side by side. On the infield they go. The inside line towards Agostini is going to be for the blue car of Burrows, number 16. Is he going to make it count? Left, they sweep. Yes, he is. He's managed to side back into the lead again.
Beautiful race.
Wow. It is absolutely incredible, and we've got a change up into 4th place. Has now gone the number 6 car of Ian Hales, so he's managed to get past 339 Danny Hunn, and he's going to see if he can get himself up onto the podium. Just one more place to go. Number 29 Michael Thurley has that honour as it stands at the moment, as our leaders make their way towards the right-hander of Williams onto the Bentley Straight. This is where the championship leader Blackman, 91, is really able to sort of show some kind of advantage, and he's doing it again, isn't he, Alan? Look at the power when he gets alongside.
Almost the identical place that he did it on the previous lap. Once the power goes down on the Bentley Straight, it's very impressive how Malcolm Blackman's able to get the advantage. Will he have it? The front of Nelson.
Yes, he's done it. That was great. Oh, and he's then struggling to keep on the tarmac because it's the exit. That was really impressive. Like a dog trying to change direction on the kitchen floor as he went to turn right there. His body wanted to go one way, his legs were taking him the other, but he managed to do it somehow, just keep it there. That was going down the Bentley Straight. He made sure he had the left-hand side of the circuit this time, so he'd have the inside line with the left. Onto the center straight they come, with 37 seconds left to go. Sadly, Alan, they're going to be starting their final lap.
It leaves us breathless, doesn't it? Absolutely superb battle as they go side by side across the line. The advantage just being held across the line by Malcolm Blackman. He's got the inside line. But Burrows sweeps around the outside, beautiful and majestic, he does so, and the position sticks up towards Wilson. I'm sure that's not the final time, this position will change.
And we've got a new podium, 3rd step sitter as well, and it is the number 6 car of Ian Hales, has fought his way up through. I said it looked like he was getting a bit racy there to try and find a way. Talking about racy, well, Burrows just about holding off the attentions of 91 Blackman, but the red card trying desperately to come back at him in towards the left-hander of Palmer, not managing to do it there. He's going to line him up in towards Agostini. 3rd place to the white with the blue flashes, number 6 Hales, and he's managing to pull away just a little bit from Michael Thurley, and Chris Brockhurst has got himself back up into 5th place, but and actually going to see if he can move himself even further. We got a yellow flag, but we can't see who's done what there because it's behind a tree here. So there's a yellow flag going in towards Hamilton this time round on the final tour of this Snetterton 300 circuit. So someone's come to grief there and not been able to get moving again. It could be 52 Robertson that stopped there. But the leaders are down onto the Bentley Straight for the final time. Are we going to see Blackman apply the power again? He's going to look towards the left-hand side. It doesn't look like he's close enough this time.
Well, he dropped back, so it's a little bit later that he squirts onto the power. He just gets an those in front as they go out of sight.
Yeah, he's going to do it. He's done it. No, he's not. He had the outside line there. It was so difficult to tell as they first came under the bridge. But he's got through number 16, but struggling to get the pedal down and not quite able to do it. Through the bomb hole they go. Absolutely joined together. Small gap then is battled off 3, trying desperately. All of them want the final step of the podium, but the lead 2 round Coram in towards Murray's for the final time. Are we going to see a dive up the inside by the 91 car? Not this time. It is Burrows, number 16, that's just about got it. It's absolutely fine. Coming down the start-finish straight, they're going side by side again. Who's going to get it? It's going to be a drag towards the line. There's nothing in it, and it's just about Burrows, number 16, the blue car, that takes it by 0.047. Second place goes to 91. Wow, Blackman nearly got it there. Malcolm Blackman finished in second place. Third did end up going to the number 6 car. Ian Hale. Only just about from Chris Brockhurst managed to get himself up to 4th place, so he did manage to get past the 29 car of Michael Furley by 0.08.